Okay, so in this video I'll be talking about the basics of matrices. Okay, the list of basics that you need to know, like the basic terminologies that you need to know in order for you to proceed with this chapter. Okay, so first you need to know what is the order of the matrix. Okay, what is order? Order is basically like for example, this is a B C D. This is what we call a 2 by 2 matrix. And what do you mean by 2 by 2? 2 by 2, this first thing here, the first number here, this one refers to the row, and this number behind refers to the column. And what is row, what is column? Row is basically you can think of it as the horizontal part lah. Okay, like the horizontal part, like this AB is in the first row, and then CD is in the second row. Okay, this is the first row and this is the second row. Okay, so this is the first row, this is the second row, so this is what we call row. And column is you count like vertically, like this is one column, this is one column, so this should be your first column, this will be your second column, just like that. So for this case, the order of the matrix will be, there will be 2 rows and there will be 2 columns. 2 row, 2 columns, then we call it as 2 by 2 matrix. And you must remember the sequence are very important. The row has to be in front, column has to be at the back. Okay, so let's look at a few more examples. So for example, given a matrix is B, a matrix B 2 4 6 8 9 11 Okay, what is the order of the matrix? First we look at the row. How many rows are there? What is row? Row means the horizontal numbers. First row, second row, so there will be 2 rows, so 2. How many columns are there? 1 2 3, there's 3 columns, so this is a 2 by 3 matrix. Remember, we write the row first and then the column. Row, column. Okay, row first and then column comes after, so row, column. Alright, so this is what we call order of a matrix. And the second thing that you need to know is elements of a matrix. Okay, so for us to write out like the very general form of the matrix, right, we always write in terms of like this, like the subscript, row and then column. We will write row first and then we will write column. For example like this, a matrix A, let's say this is a 2 by 2 matrix and I want to denote it in a very general way, so I will write A. Okay, this one we'll call it as A11, the second one we'll call it as A12, and this one at the bottom we'll call A21, and this is A22. So what is all this subscript number? You must know that this one, the first number, right? Okay, let's look at this first one. The first number here refers to the row, and the second number here refers to the column where it is at lah. Okay, so 1 on the left means is at the first row, and 1 on the right means is at the first column. Okay, whereas for this first row and second column. Okay, second row, first column, second row, second column. So this is the basic thing that you need to know. We don't really need to use this for us to solve any question but in order for you to understand like the general, later you're going to learn about some general formula like Gaussian elimination method, so on that you need to understand a little bit on this but it's not very important, I would say. I mean, you just need to know. I mean, it's not that hard to understand also. Okay, so the first number refers to the row. Second number here refers to the column where it is at lah. Okay, 1 means at the first row. The second one means is at the first column. Okay, so these are the elements of the matrix. And then the types of matrices. Okay, this one is quite important. This fields terminology. You need to understand what are those in order for you to proceed to do like the questions. Okay, the first very important one is what we call the null matrix, or sometimes you see different textbook they use zero matrix, but null matrix is more common. Zero matrix is basically like, for example, I said, oh, this 2 by 2 matrix, it is a null matrix. Null means all the entries are 0. Means if it's a 2 by 2 matrix, right, by right it will have 2 rows and 2 columns. Null matrix means all the entries are all 0, so they fill up with the 0. So this is what we call null matrix. If it's a 3 by 3 matrix, then all the row column will fill up with 0. Okay, means everything 0 lah, the whole thing 0. Depends on what kind of matrix you are. If you are 4 by 4, then all 4 row and the 4 column, they are all 0. If you are 3 by 2, then like this. 3 by 2 means 3 rows and 2 column. So 3 rows, 2 column, they are all 0. Okay, 3 rows and 2 column, they are all the entries are 0. This is what we call null matrices. Okay, basically everything 0 lah. Depends on what kind of matrix you are. Okay, what is your order of the matrix? And the second term